It's National Signing Day around the country and at Nebraska. In Lincoln, Coach Bo Pelini is set today to unveil his second full group of recruits as the Nebraska football coach. It's a talented group with members from California to Texas to Florida, a couple of Nebraska guys. They're from all over the place. We're going to take a look at 5 Nebraska recruits who stand out among this group. First up for us in this group is Rex Burkhead, the star running back from Plano, Texas, who was a do-it-all man in high school. They called him Superman, and for good reason. Rex Burkhead played quarterback, he played running back, he played receiver, he played defensive back. He would kick if they would have let him. Burkhead rushed for 1,700 yards and 28 touchdowns as a senior alone. He led his team to well into the playoffs in one of the toughest districts in all of 5A football in Texas. This is a guy who had the heart of a champion. He could dunk a basketball as a freshman in high school, played on the state championship team. A gifted all-around athlete Nebraska's getting in Rex Burkhead. Cody Green is a 6'4", 220-pound quarterback from Dayton, Texas. He led his team to the state runner-up finish in 4A football in the state of Texas, the second largest class in that highly competitive area of the country. Green threw for 3,200 yards. He ran for 1,500. He accounted for an amazing 63 touchdowns as a senior in high school, and he's already on campus in Lincoln, starting school in January and ready to go in spring ball to compete for the vacant starting position as Nebraska's quarterback. Taylor Martinez from Corona, California Centennial High School was his third school in 4 years as a high school quarterback, and the third time was a charm for Martinez. He led his team to a 15-0 record, a victory over powerhouse Concord de La Salle in the state championship game, and a #2 national ranking by USA Today. Martinez, a bit undersized at 6 feet, only 185 pounds, but he ran that offense in California with such efficiency that after being recruited as a receiver or perhaps a defensive back at Nebraska, he's going to get a shot to play quarterback in Lincoln. And it would be unjustified if he didn't, after winning the Southern California Player of the Year as named by the Los Angeles Times this last season. Chris Williams is an imposing linebacker from Abilene, Texas. He plays 5A football. That's the highest brand of football in the state of Texas. And as a junior in 2007, Williams was named the top defensive player in the entire state of Texas. This year, he had a bit of a slide at the end, cutting short his senior season with a knee injury, and right away Abilene was knocked out of the state playoffs. That tells you a bit about Williams' significance and his impact on that team. But he's on the fast road to recovery, already had surgery, already rehabbing, and it won't affect him as a freshman at Nebraska. He's a guy who's possibly primed to make an immediate impact as a Husker, given Nebraska's shortage of depth at the linebacker spot. Local product C.J. Zimmerer, a fullback from Omaha Gross, rushed for 1,500 yards and averaged more than 10 per carry this last season as a senior. He also plays linebacker, where he recorded 90 tackles, earned first-team All-Nebraska honors from the World Herald as a linebacker. And that's the key. This is a guy who has versatility. Nebraska rarely recruits fullbacks as scholarship players. In fact, it's been since 2002 when Dane Todd of Lincoln Southeast came to Nebraska. He's the last fullback to earn a scholarship. Zimmerer's versatility gives him that potential to contribute at Nebraska in many positions. They'll look at him first as a fullback, perhaps breathing some life, new life, back into an old position at Nebraska. So those are 5 Huskers to watch from the recruiting class of 2009. Follow us up till spring football when quarterback Cody Green and cornerback Dijon Gomes from this 2009 class make their debuts at Nebraska in practice. The rest of the group will have to wait until August to see what they look like. For all your Husker coverage, read the Omaha World Herald and follow us on omaha.com. For the Omaha World Herald, I'm Mitch Sherman.